in my zone, fire in my bones. So best believe it's on. Sweat and tears, I've invested in this game. So I lay it on the line because I come to do my thing. Do my thing. I'm on.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody? I hope everybody is doing great. I am, here on this lovely Tuesday morning, the last day of the month. Um, Getting ready to go over some pre-market stuff, some news. Short stream today, not a long stream today. Short stream today. So we'll see. We'll see what we have going on today. Short stream. But markets aren't looking too tough today. There is some news, some news about crypto, not a lot, but some. And you know, but markets aren't looking too tough today. I think we're starting to see the effects of the possible rate increases coming in. Um, the markets themselves probably overpriced the point. The 25 basis point increase probably was a little bit overpriced, but you know, we're starting to move along throughout the day, and you're starting to see the markets come down a little bit, um, even from yesterday's lows. But we're probably not in for the hottest day in the market today. We do have the Fed's tomorrow. Not a possible, probably a 25 basis point rate increase. But more importantly, we have the Fed speaking tomorrow, which usually will give us a sign of what's to come after they actually speak. It'll let us know kind of what direction they're headed, and I think that's the important piece. I think everybody knows that the 25 basis points are coming. I think really it's a matter of now where are they headed, and you won't know that until they start to speak and start to talk, and then we'll be able to figure that out as we move along. So I think that's the important piece, and that's the piece we have to concentrate on tomorrow as the day moves on. Is really what they say. So that's kind of what we're gonna have going on. But as you can see, everything's in red right now. Everything. There's nothing in green, not even oil, nothing. Dow's in red, Nasdaq's in red, S&P's in red, oil's in red. Um, everything's just bleeding in red today. So when everything is bleeding in red this early, usually, and when it's this far in red, usually the market's not going to recuperate throughout the day. You're not going to see huge in the stock market. You're not seeing these big, huge swings like we do in cryptocurrency. Usually, it stays pretty steady as to what you're going to see. Maybe at the most 3% here and there. So I think when we look at this, we got to be realistic in what we're looking at, and it's not gonna do well today, guys. In my opinion, it's early. I mean, it is early. It's 7 a.m., so it is early still. But there's uh there's a reality to this situation. Um, but some good news. GM smashes expectations and guidance. Looking at a strong 2023. That's good. That's good news. But there's a lot of earnings that are coming out as well. So I think what we're going to have is tomorrow we're going to have the Fed speak, and then we're going to have a lot of the bigger companies report their earnings, and that's going to really affect the market. So we could actually get a double whammy between the first and the second. But we'll wait and see. Maybe with these major companies, earnings come out a little bit better than expected, but it's something that we have to watch because it will affect the market. the fear and greed index for Bitcoin is neutral right now. We were greed, kind of neutral now. We pulled back a little bit at 51, which is probably where we should be. I didn't see greed in the market. I didn't see where greed was appropriate yesterday, and kind of see that pull back a little bit today. So it makes sense. We probably should be going into the Fed meeting a little bit lower on the fear and greed index than what we currently are. But we are neutral. So neutral is neutral. Looking at $1,039,000,000. This is down about 15, 17 billion from yesterday morning. You see Bitcoin is sitting at 22, just changed on me, 22,903. It's down about 0.1% on the 24-hour. It took a hit yesterday. Ethereum's still hanging on in that 15.7, 15.6 range, down 3%. You see Ethereum's taking a lot of bigger hit of this market than Bitcoin is. BNB actually was down more than this yesterday. It's sitting at 310. It almost got underneath the $300 mark yesterday. It teetered right there, down about 1.2% on the 24-hour. So you can see out of the top three, looks like Ethereum's taking the biggest hit right now at 3%, and Bitcoin and BNB are sitting at 1.2% and just under 0.1% there. So Ethereum's taking the hit on this downturn right now. XRP pulled back to 39 cents. Full transparency, at 37 cents. I'll probably start buying again and ride that all the way down to 33 cents. So I'm not buying at 39, maybe 37 cents, somewhere up in there. So Dogecoin, Elon's trying to push Doge. He's trying to push it up. It is actually up on the 24-hour about 3%. So people are buying Doge right now in this down market. Polygon, it's up about 7.4% over the 24-hour. Over the week. It's up about 2.6%. Down about 2.6% on the 24-hour, which makes sense. About 109. Don't be surprised if we see Polygon under $1 again really soon. So that's probably coming. SHIB is up on a 24-hour, about 1.2%. SHIB and Bone are going to run, guys, just because it's Shibarium. They're going to kind of teeter a little bit above the market. So they probably will outperform the market for a little while. Let Shibarium come out, let everybody test it. The beta's coming, guys. It's not even the actual one. Diggs, good morning. How are you? So, but Aptos, this is one that I've been covering. I covered a little bit on the launch, a little bit since the launch, but really started to get into it a little bit more as they start to roll out their mainnet layer 1 blockchain. So it is down about 6%, about 6% on the 24-hour. But you got to remember, this thing was up probably 100 and something percent over the last, probably 2 weeks or so. So a pullback is probably appropriate for this. And Stellar pulling back a little bit, guys, about 9 cents. But it's about right where it needs to be, about 9 or 10 cents. Kronos is sitting at that 7 cent level still. It's been hovering between 7 and 8 cents. It's down about 2% over the 24-hour. Expect a pullback in this market. So expect all these altcoins to start pulling back. especially today, leading up to the Fed meeting tomorrow. I mean, you can see the stock market here is completely in red. It's bleeding out. Expect that to roll over to here. Expect a pullback in the cryptocurrency market. Today, probably. We started yesterday. Expect a slow pullback today as well. So as you can see, the bubbles on the hourly, they're green, more green than red. I don't expect this to stick. I don't expect this to stay. When you start to look at why they're in the green, I mean, they're not that far in the green. And it's gonna be rough for this to stick throughout the day, as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB are struggling to keep their prices where they are, and the market will probably dictate today that they probably go a little bit lower. XRP did come up, to that 40 cent range just as we were talking. So maybe the market will start to pull out of this. I'm not sure, but it doesn't look good from the actual Seiko. How are you? From the actual pre-markets, the bubbles look like they're in green, but I don't think they're gonna stick. I think we're in for a down day today. Just even this is on the hourly. When you flip this to the 24-hour, on the day, it changes dramatically. So, I mean, we could be in just for a good hour here, but the overseas markets, and that's on the 24. I look at the 24-hour as being the overseas markets. They didn't really like crypto last night, as we were sleeping overseas. So I'm expecting the United States markets, as we wake up and people start to trade, to follow that same pattern. So I'm expecting a pullback, especially with this going on right now. Especially with this market completely in the red right now. So in this market cap, where we lost probably between 15 and 17 billion dollars overnight out of this market cap. So I don't see this sticking unless we see a big increase in this market cap up here. I think we're going to really pull back throughout the day. And really the pump we were in, there was really no reason for that pump. There was no catalyst. We talked about it a lot here every morning. Like, I didn't think that was going to stick throughout, because there's just no reason for it to stay. There was no catalyst for it. There was just no reason for the stock market to be pumping and the cryptocurrency market to be pumping, or in the month of January, given the situation that the United States are in and the rest of the country's in. There was really no reason for it to be pumping. So I think it was kind of a false pump. And I think the markets right now kind of priced in the 25 basis points that we'll probably get tomorrow, but they may have overpriced them in as well. And the danger with overpricing the markets in like that is if they do overprice the markets in, then obviously they're pulling money out too. So XXI, good morning. How are you? What's good? What's good, brother? I'm good. I see after the marketing, I'll give it about a week or two. Then we pump up. I can see a little pump. XXI, I think we're going to do this throughout 2023. I think we're going to do this up and down motion, probably for the whole year. We're going to pull back. We're going to pump a little bit. We'll pull back. We'll pump a little bit. I think that's going to be the whole year of 2023. is pullback pump, pullback pump. But this market will pull back today. This market will not stick today, will not stick tomorrow. I don't expect the SEC, the federal government, to come out and say that they're going to back off of these rate increases anytime soon. I expect them to stick to their plan, which will be a negative to the markets. I think the markets are looking for them guys to. I think the markets are looking for these guys to back off a little bit earlier than what they're saying, and I just don't think they're gonna. May not. I see another number. I want maybe it might have to jump on it. Yeah, I mean you got it, so why not? Having out loud. Culture. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Seiko. Seiko moved stable last night. So you moved everything to stable coin last night. I had a lot of mine in stables already. I said on here before I was like 80% out of the market, like 20% in. I wanted money on the sidelines for when this market tanked to be able to buy in at lower prices. So I actually pulled a lot out of the lower market caps that I was in, and I just have kept them in stable coins, just kind of waiting for this market to tank. The only two low market caps that I'm in right now is MMAI and Volt. Got to get them keys. Yeah, got to get them keys. I want some more keys. XXI, I want some more keys. But as Ethereum keeps coming down, them keys are gonna get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, right? I mean, Ethereum's sitting at about, last time I looked, 1,507, somewhere in there. So 1,572 now. There's going to be a bigger dip in that Ethereum price than that right there. So, them keys are going to get cheaper. So I think by the time the sales open over in February. So we'll see where the market takes us. See what happens. I'm making decisions based on the market. So, but Seiko, I stabled up a while ago, and then I just kind of DCA'd in from my stables as things went down. So I wasn't really too hot and heavy in the market for this pump. I didn't sell or stable any of my XRP. I'm keeping that exactly right where it is. And like I said, if this gets down to 37 cents, I'll probably add more and just dollar cost average my way back down to 33 cents like I did before. It's kind of where I sit now. I don't have an issue buying XRP a little bit higher than where my average cost is. A dollar cost average back down to that. It's one of these ones I don't think you can have enough of when the market comes up. I did sell some of my Matic when it was way up. So I actually have a lot of some of my profit just sitting on the sidelines, waiting to see if Matic pulls back to takes a big pullback. And if it does, I'll throw a lot in there just because, I want more Matic. I want more for the bull run. So there's a couple, coins that I think I want more of for the bull run. And BNB is one of them. So anytime this gets under 300, I'm usually buying. I'm usually making some sort of a purchase on BNB under 300. Um, so it's getting close to that, but you got to have money sitting on the sidelines in order to do that. You can't have all your money in the market and then things like this happen and you don't have any money to take advantage of these other good prices. If you're 100% in the market, you can't take advantage of these dips. So that's why I tell everybody don't go all in. Don't go all in. You know, like I'm 80% out of the market. Like I haven't really been buying a lot of crypto or stocks. I've been kind of waiting for this whole pullback, waiting for this whole crash to happen. I think it's going to happen. I all signs point to we can't hold this upward trend that we've been on. There's just nothing there to hold on to. Inflation's still high. If you've been to the store, you know how high inflation is. If you tried to buy anything, a house, a car, or anything like that lately, you know how high the interest rates are. Um, the markets just can't continue to pump this way when you have them things going on in the market. So eventually we're due for a pullback, and I want my money ready to go when that happens. So quant pulled back a little bit, a lot actually. This thing was sitting at like $153, $154 yesterday or the day before, can't remember, but it's down to 143 right now. This is another one that I don't think that I have enough of for when the market really, really starts to turn around. So as the market starts to go down, I'll be adding more of that along with HBAR. So I'm just waiting. I'm in a wait and see mode right now. So the hourlies, the bubbles of the hourly, they seem to be a lot in green. They seem to be trying to recover. I just don't see it holding the rest of the day. I guess that's my problem. I just don't see it. I could be completely wrong, but I just don't see it. With the stock market being in complete red, I don't see this holding up. XXI, that's right, Daniel. 12K BTC. Depending on what happens, we may see BTC take a big dump. All the banks and everybody else are coming out saying that we're going to see a recession. I believe that we're already in recession. I believe we've been in recession for a long time. Again, if you don't believe that we're in a recession, take a trip to the store. Try to buy a house, try to buy a car. Let me know what the interest rates are. Tell me why, some of the biggest tech companies out there are laying off, thousands of employees. The government can say what they want. The proof is out there. Just take a look at the news, take a look around, take a look at what's going on. Walk outside for yourself. You make the decision on whether or not the standard of life is the same as it was, 2 or 3 years ago. You can make your own decision. You don't need a government official to tell you that we're in a recession. Go try to buy something. Get into some of this news. FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried. I think this is going to be funny, guys, because we got to pay attention to this because we got to figure out who these people are. FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried's $25 million bond generates order. The judge is going to make public the two people who put up that bond for him We know his mom did. We know his dad did. And then there was 2 anonymous donors that put up this $25 million bond. And the judge said that these names could become public now. So it's going to be interesting to see, I mean, his mom and dad are college professors. I'm pretty sure they're not sitting on 250 million. So going to be interesting to see what power players put up these bonds. Yeah, we've been in one for a while. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. XXI, just go look. Maybe since April, but I would say June. I would say summertime too. I would say in summertime is when it all started. Talking, call it April, call it June, call it anywhere in between there. We were on that downhill slide. Technicalities would tell you probably June when you look at the numbers from the technical perspective, but we started to feel it long before that. And not only in the United States, but in the UK, and basically all across the world. We started to feel it a little bit, before the summer, but the summer is when it really kicked in. So I want to see who these 2 people are that put up all this money for this kid to get out of jail. We're gonna find out, and when we do, I think we may be pleasantly surprised at some of the power players that are putting up some money. Get into Twitter. Twitter begins applying for regulatory licenses to enter U.S. payment business. This is what Elon Musk has been talking about for a while, is accepting payments on Twitter. We talked about a while back here the super app that people overseas use. When you talk about a super app, you're talking about ordering your food, you're talking about ordering your Ubers and all that stuff, paying your bills and everything all through one app. That's how a lot of the overseas countries are, and that's what they call them, is super apps. Elon knows this. Elon's a world traveler. He knows exactly how these things operate. And I think Twitter, this is where he's trying to take Twitter. And when you think about it, it makes sense. I mean, think about paying all your bills through Twitter. Think about, ordering your food through Twitter. Think about, ordering your ride shares through Twitter, and Twitter becomes your one-stop shop for everything. I think that's where Elon's trying to take this. It'll be interesting to see if the United States gives him a license to actually become a payment processor. Given the fact that the United States really doesn't care for Elon too much. I mean, this administration, they seem to want to get in Elon Musk's way every time he tries to do something. But I hope he gets it. I hope he gets it. It'll be interesting to see where he takes Twitter if he does get it. And I think it's actually a good thing. Competition is never bad. Competition usually brings out the best in everybody. Getting back into some more of this FTX news, Sam Bankman-Fried news. Reports now are saying that he was under investigation for months by the Australian regulators, for 6 months before bankruptcy. So basically, before the United States took him, he was already under investigation by Australia, the Australian government, for 6 months prior to that. So, here he's going to be the fall guy. And here's something that's interesting as well. Ethereum holdings. When you look at this, Ethereum's trying to convince everybody that they're not centralized, especially as they go to proof of stake. But Coinbase holds 35% of the Ethereum, and Binance holds 20% of the Ethereum, which is 55% of Ethereum in circulation. Ken, good morning. How are you? So when you think about Coinbase and Binance holding 55% of the actual Ethereum out there, that's a large percent. That's a lot of money. That's not even on the decentralized market. and you're supposed to be a decentralized platform, and 55% of your tokens are being held on two centralized exchanges. That's a lot. That's a lot of power for them guys to have. Um, and a lot of dumping without anybody knowing who's dumping, right? When you go to a centralized exchange, you can't track that. That's not trackable. So people can be dumping that Ethereum and you wouldn't even know. So that's pretty much the news that we have for this morning. There really hasn't been a lot of news circulating within the last 24 hours when it comes to crypto and the stock market. It's been pretty quiet leading up to the Federal Reserve's numbers that come out tomorrow. So it's actually been pretty quiet. So, but the big one I think is Elon getting them applying for the U.S. Regulatory relief for them for payment processing. Ken, what's good? Man, we're just trying to get the morning started off in a positive direction, trying to get everything moving. I don't know about how positive we're gonna get it started off with this market, but just trying to have some conversations and hang out while we get the morning started and have some coffee. You know how we do it, Ken, around here. So, markets don't look too good today. Looks like people are going to be losing some money today, unfortunately. But yeah, we're still sitting in red here. We'll refresh it just to make sure nothing's changed. What about that? MMAI news? You talking about the giveaway? XXI, you talking about the giveaway? Let's check out MMAI's Twitter page. Let's see what they put out yesterday. See what we got going on here. There's the giveaway, keys to the city. I would get on OpenSea and see where we're at, but for some reason it doesn't come up on my browser. For some reason it doesn't come up on my browser, right? But I'll get on my phone here in a minute. No, I won't because it's not next to me. But I'll get on. We got to be getting close to 200 by now. But yeah, MMAI is they're going to give away from this tweet right here. You see, once they get up to 200 NFT sales, they're going to do a drawing for a free key to the city. And then for every 50 after that, they're going to do a drawing for a key to the city. So they're going to do this all the way to the end of the sale. So when we get up to that first 200, everybody who bought within this first 200 will be entered into that drawing. And then when you get up to that 250 level, everybody who bought from 1 to 250 will be in that drawing. And then the same with 300. And then the same, as the price moves on, it'll be the same. So MMAI's got this going on right now to get them keys to the city sold, as many as they can. I think right now it looks like February 10th. From what I'm hearing, maybe the end of the key to the city sale. News numbers are out. New numbers are out. New numbers for what? XXI. I can't get on OpenSea on here. I'd have to pull it from somewhere else. My phone, and it's not next to me. So if XXI, if you want to tell me how many NFTs that we sold so far, it would be good. And MMAI is also putting on a poker tournament on Chaka's channel. So this was just talked about and announced yesterday, late last night. It was flowing around in our chat and decided to do it. It's going to be on February 7th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure you know that that's Pacific Standard Time. Come play. Come play poker. It's free, guys. It's free to play and free to register. So you're going to have to register. You can go to this tweet right here on the MMAI's page. You're just playing to bring rights and to have fun. Basically, this is just some fun, but it is a poker tournament that MMAI is sponsoring with Chaka on Chaka Crypto's channel. And it's free. It's free to register. It's free to play. So go ahead, go check it out. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be on the 7th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, okay, 1 second. All right. The question is, it's not real money or fake. Maybe laughing out loud. I'm not sure the details of this. They were talking about it yesterday in our chat for the team. I can't remember where they landed on the actual poker payouts, but I know it's free. It's free to register and it's free to play. I'll check on the actual payouts and stuff, and then I'll put them up on Twitter today at some point. But I'll check on that and get you guys the details on that. It was late last night, so I wasn't really too involved with that conversation. Seiko, you're going into the poker tournament. You going in? You trying to be the champ? Seiko? So what else? What other MMAI news do we have? The games. The game guys. Cool and Chris is on the game. This game is going to be nice. This game is going to be real. We reviewed it on the channel. And it's getting ready to come out in beta. It's not too far away. It really is not too far away. I know I don't say much, but I'm listening. That's all right, Ken. Just listen. You're good, man. You're good, Ken. You come in when you need to. So we're at 87 ETH and 84% list. 84% listed. Do we have a number of how many were actually sold? I wonder how many were actually sold. We have to be getting close to that 200 mark. We were only 9 away yesterday, the last time I looked, and I think it was less ETH than that. So we have to be getting close to the actual 200 mark. We got to be getting right there. We got to be close. So, but yeah, come out and hang out with Chaka and everybody on the 7th. Go play some poker. It's free. It's free, it's a good place to just go hang out with people. Go, you chat. The chat in these poker tournaments are usually pretty. They're pretty lively. You do register, I believe, through a poker site. So the chat inside that poker site between people is usually pretty good as well. So just a pretty good time to go hang out, play some poker. You know, you never know who you're going to be at a table with and playing with. So, you know, I didn't give this a retweet. I'm gonna retweet this now. I didn't retweet this yesterday. But yeah. So, you know, go come hang out on the 7th and pay attention to these keys as ETH goes down. These keys get a little bit cheaper. So, you know, pay attention to ETH. I mean, if you're on the fence, you know, and you're teetering back and forth, you know, just pay attention to Ethereum. And the lower Ethereum goes, the cheaper and cheaper these keys are going to get. So, how do I see? Oh, you have to go to analyst and then go to filter by first bought, and then it'll tell you how many were sold. I don't think I can do it on my iPad. My web browser will not allow me to do it on this computer for some reason. So every time I try to go to OpenSea through here, it it keeps telling me that it'll open for a second and then it'll close. It'll close right down. So hold on, I think I got it. Let's see. Analytics. Filter by first sale date. This can't be right. No, that's not right. I was looking at a fake one. I was almost gonna give you guys the numbers off of a fake one.
Well, I mean, let's start by, I think, putting the situation in Europe in context. And I'll start by saying, feel for the challenges that people in Europe are experiencing. If there's any company in the world that
Man,
understands reliable and affordable
there's some straight up
is something that we've talked about.
there's some straight up fake ones out here.
Challenge this end equation of trying to address that need while lowering emissions has been a priority for us for some time, and we have invested to try to accomplish that. What we're seeing play out in Europe is the consequence of ill-informed, frankly, bad policy based on ideology rather than the realistic constraints.
There's a lot of fake ones out here. Bernie, what's up, Bernie? How are you? BTC hit that 22.5, like I said it would. It did. It hit the 22.5 just like you said. I think we're in for another down day today though, Bernie. Like we were just talking about, I think that this market is in for you know, nothing looks good in this market today. The pre-markets in the stock market looks like they're about to get hammered. And so stocks are about to get hammered. It looks like another 17 to 20 billion came out of the market last night. So I don't see this market recovering today. I actually see it going down. Where are we gonna hit today, Bernie? I think we're gonna hit. You say 20. We hit 22.5 yesterday. I think we're going below that today. I think we're going below 22.5 today, leading up to the FOMC meeting. I think we're going to go below it. Okay, look. I can't look today. I'm not working. Yeah, I might be on the road today too, so I get it. I understand it. But I think we're going below. we're gonna go below 22.5 today. I think what leading up to this FOMC meeting, I think that we're, let me try chart on my phone. Oh, Bernie, that's dangerous. But yeah, this market, you see how on the hourly it was green when we first started and how it's starting to slowly turn back to red. I think that this is going to be the start of the day, guys. Like this, the United States are starting to wake up. The overseas markets, they rejected crypto. United States markets are opening up. I think that they're going to reject crypto as well. So when's the next Twitter space? Today at about 11, I think. 11:30, somewhere in there. Dr. Crypto usually puts one out. It's not on the page yet. My Twitter on my phone usually has been acting up. So I usually have to come in here and actually find them and click right through the Twitter because it's been acting up. Set reminder. He put one out last night. Let's see here. It's going to be today, 11:45 today. So Elon's been jacking people up. Possibly 21.7. Yeah, I had it dropping below 22.2 to that high 21 level, Bernie. So you see about the same thing I see, about that 21.7, 21.8 level, somewhere up in there. I can see it coming down there. I think we're in for a couple of days of a slow grind down for you and Waddy. Oh, me and Waddy, we'll do a Twitter space Thursday at 7 p.m. every Thursday. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. me and Waddy do one. That's a standard schedule for us at 7:30 every Thursday. We'll do a Twitter space. We'll get in there. We'll start talking about anything and everything market wise, anything and anything MMA wise. It's open. It's an open Twitter space. It's one of them Twitter spaces where you can come in and we just talk about any and everything investing in crypto. And it's pretty much an open platform. It's got questions, got anything. We try to share as much as we can. Like to hear about people's trading strategies, like to hear about all that stuff. So it's just an open Twitter space. One of these where people can just come in and feel comfortable and just ask questions and do all that. And we usually keep it for about open for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And that time usually flies by pretty quick. So we usually don't get to go over everything we want to in 2 hours, believe it or not. But that time it goes by pretty quick. But with that, guys, I gotta get out of here for the morning. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do. I got a lot of stuff I gotta take care of. I may be on the road, so I have to figure that out. And I gotta get moving this morning. Have to get myself up, ready for my real job, I guess. So it's been a pleasure again this morning chatting with all you guys. Be careful in this market today. This market probably, in my opinion, will dip. I'm probably on the sidelines until at least after the Fed speaks, and we can see how the market reacts to that. I'm not looking to dump any big money in this market right now. Cash is a position. Have your cash on your sidelines. Get ready to buy this dip. We're gonna get a dip. Get ready to buy the dip. And if you don't have any cash on the sidelines, like we say all the time, you can't buy the dip. So, have some cash. Don't ever be 100% in the market. Make sure you're making some good decisions. Get in your wallet. Know where your dollar cost average levels are. Know when you're going to buy. Stay to them levels. As soon as it hits them levels, execute your plan. And stay with your original plan, especially in markets like this. You have to know when you're going to buy, and you have to know when you're going to sell. And all that should be preset and ready to go in your head. So get into them charts, look at them charts, figure out where your consolidation lines are, figure out where you're going to buy, and be smart. Be smart in this market, and don't be buying them shit coins. It is not the time, guys. Seiko says he's locked and loaded. I'm ready too. I'm 80% cash right now, so I'm ready to rock and roll too when this market dips. Don't be buying them shit coins right now, guys. It is not crap coin season. If you see the big boys getting crushed the way they are, just imagine what them low market cap crap coins are going to be doing. So, if somebody comes out with a doggy coin with no utility, don't be buying that crap, man. Go buy you some Matic, go buy you some XRP, go buy you some Quant, go buy you some MMAI, go buy you something that is going to stick around for a while. So, with that, guys, I am out for the morning. Have a great morning. I'll probably see you guys around in the chats like I do every day in between my meetings. So I appreciate you. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you guys spending the morning with me. Go have a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, start the morning out right, and everybody have a great day. And I will see you guys again tomorrow morning. All right. Bye.